The following is a paid promotional program brought to you by Television Marketing Group Incorporated in association with Charles J. Gibbons and Money Master.
We've got all the lights set up. Everything's ready to go. Do you need anything else?
No, I'm ready.
Okay, great. You know, my wife and I have read all the strategies, and they're really sound. I'm just wondering if they'll really work for us. I mean, you know, we're not millionaires.
Well, John, I didn't develop these strategies for millionaires. They don't need help. I developed them for people just like you and your wife, people who were never taught anything about money. Now, let me ask you this. If I could show you how you could have an extra $1,000 a month to spend, could you find something to spend it on?
I would say I could.
Then I want you to pay particular attention to what we do today.
Okay, have a good show.
Thank you.
If you opened up your personal bank vault, what would you find inside? With today's high cost of living, do you have a retirement fund that will support you in the style you have today? Education is a priority for your children. What does their college fund look like? And what about you? Is your bank account brimming with cash, or do you sacrifice time and time again just to make ends meet?
I have enough money to live a lifestyle that I want, and I control my money. My money doesn't control me.
For some reason, we think that rich people get rich by knowing some secret, and it's not a secret. It's simple, basic fundamentals that we all should know, that should be taught to us.
An important priority for my husband and for me was to provide for our children's college education. We know that that's provided for, and it's a big weight off of our shoulders.
It's given me peace of mind that I do have control over my financial situation, which is a wonderful, wonderful gift. It's also given me the hope that I no longer have to be a prisoner of the situations that other people put me in.
Meet Charles J. Gibbons, author of the best-selling financial books of all time, including Wealth Without Risk, Financial Self-Defense, More Wealth Without Risk, and Wealth Without Risk for Canadians, with more than 2.5 years on the New York Times bestseller list, with columns syndicated to more than 500 newspapers across the country. Charles Gibbons is the most widely read and listened to financial advisor in history, which has earned him the title America's Money Master.
Put my proven strategies to work and you'll quickly cut your taxes by up to 50%. You'll start building $1 million retirement plan and you'll get out of debt and stay out.
Until now, the kind of information you'll hear about today has only been available through private seminars and workshops costing hundreds or thousands of dollars. But for the first time, Charles Gibbons is putting his most important strategies into one easy step-by-step program for you to use right at home, Money Master. Inside, Charles Gibbons will show you how to build $1 million retirement fund, get out of debt and stay out forever, generate an extra $5,000 to $6,000 a year in extra income without getting a second job, double personal effectiveness, save $5,000 every time you buy a new car, plus get the answers to the 200 most important questions ever asked about money, and the answers to the 125 most pressing income tax questions. The biggest expense in your lifetime won't be your house, nor your children's college education. It's taxes. So if you learn nothing else in the next half hour, stay tuned to learn how to slash your tax bill by up to 50% and put thousands of dollars of extra cash into your pocket this year and every year. So stay tuned as the Charles J. Gibbons Wealth Building Secrets are revealed by America's Money Master himself, Charles J. Gibbons.
Would you like to be a millionaire? Well, most people would say yes, as long as it didn't mean they'd have to give up the things they really value, things like family, health, or whatever level of comfort they've achieved in their lives. So what if I told you you were already a millionaire? No, this isn't a sweepstakes commercial, but it is a fact that the average American family will earn more than $2 million over the course of a lifetime. $2 million. So where does it all go? Well, that's what I'm here to talk to you about. How to hold on to those millions and how to put them to work so you can achieve true financial freedom. It's what I call mastering your money. I've identified 2 key areas that everyone without exception must master in order to become financially free. Now, one is personal finance. The other is personal effectiveness. With the over 3 million people we've helped over the years, this is the information and guidance every single one of them needed and got.
I feel like the last couple of years we've suddenly started to organize our lives, our goals, our finances. It's amazing. The strategies have worked.
Strategies such as increasing the deductible on our homeowners insurance and auto insurance, and getting rid of fully loaded mutual funds that were costing us 8.5% right off the top, and also using tax strategies that our accountant didn't even know about.
That's what Charles J. Givens did for us. He offered us the tools, we accepted those tools, and then applied those to our vehicle that we use in our own life.
One day we'll meet Charles Givens, and I'll shake his hand and I'll personally tell him, thank you for what you've brought us from. You've given us a hope and a future.
In the Money Master program, I'll show you why budgeting is not the way to financial freedom. Think about it. In a budget, you attempt to control the least costly of your expenses, things like entertainment, food, and household items, while totally ignoring the most costly expenses. I'll help you identify your most costly money management mistakes so you can save thousands of dollars and then put that extra money to work to build some real wealth.
In the Charles J. Givens Money Master program, you'll learn some amazing facts about finances. You'll hear things that surprise you. You may even hear things that make you mad.
Did you know that right now as you watch this television program, you're throwing money away? You're making financial mistakes that are costing you literally thousands of dollars every year. And if you let it continue, your mistakes could cost you hundreds of thousands over the course of your lifetime. But don't panic. You can put a stop to it right now.
In the Money Master program, Charles Givens takes you step by step through the 10 biggest financial mistakes almost all of us make. Mistakes associated with buying insurance, borrowing money, paying taxes, and saving and investing. Mistakes that are costing you a fortune.
There are 7 different kinds of insurance salesmen will try to sell you. Do you know that 4 of them nobody needs but everybody buys? The other 3 everyone needs but no one has ever been taught how to buy. You can immediately cut your insurance premiums by up to 50%, saving you hundreds, possibly even thousands of dollars every year. This is so very important because this is money that you can save, which can then be put towards investments, which will maximize your real wealth building results. There are 3 types of life insurance, but there's only one kind anyone should buy, and coincidentally, it just happens to be the least expensive. Is your insurance agent going to tell you any of this? Probably not, because his job is to sell insurance, and the more expensive the policy, the bigger the commission. What I'm going to do is to show you how to save money without risk. I'll spell out exactly what type of insurance you do need and what kinds you don't need.
I carry the same amount of homeowners insurance, auto insurance, and life insurance that I have in the past with the same company, but I restructured it to better benefit me. By doing that, I realized a savings of over $2,750 that I was actually wasting.
I was able to purchase twice as much life insurance for the same price, just by switching to term life and switching companies.
My insurance situation is completely revamped, which was great.
I went from low deductibles to higher deductibles and saved $350 in my first year.
Would you ever make a charitable contribution to your bank? I think not. But if you owe money, that's exactly what you may be doing. You're probably paying at least twice what you should be paying just in interest charges. That's like throwing your money away. Interest rates in this country have been below 10% for several years now, yet credit card companies continue to charge up to twice that amount. Does that seem fair to you? Well, you can find credit cards with rates as low as 7.75%. Yes, you heard me correctly, 7.75%. That's the lowest rate in the country, and I'll show you how to get it. Compare a 7.75% credit card to a card with a rate of 18%, and you can see immediately how big your savings can be over the course of just a single year.
The information that you get from Charles Givens is information that anyone at any level can understand. It's so very simple and so very basic that everyone can understand it.
I can't think of anything that's too much, that's more relevant to everyone's life than handling their own personal finances. But our school systems just don't seem to have the time to incorporate that in the curriculum.
All you have to do is understand which of those tools to use and use them, and it's a cookie-cutter approach to doing anything. Once you learn what works, continue to do it over and over and over.
What's the costliest money management mistake you can make? Getting a 30-year mortgage. Why not a 30-year mortgage? After all, that's what your parents got, probably all your neighbors. Well, did you know that for every $50,000 you borrow for 30 years, you will pay back about $180,000 with interest? What's your strategy? Get a 15-year mortgage instead. No, your payments won't double. As a matter of fact, your payments will only go up about 16% a month. However, for every $50,000 you borrow for 15 instead of 30 years, you will save $80,000 in total payments.
I just bought a house about a month ago, and I was able to do that. I was able to get the 15-year mortgage versus the 30-year mortgage. It's something that once you learn the strategies, something comes up in your life later on, and you say, aha, I remember that. This is something that Charles Gibbons said.
Would you like to retire with $1 million in the bank? All it takes is one little Gibbons strategy, and he'll share it with you coming up.
Oh, the American dream is definitely within our grasp, and within the grasp of anyone who wants to embrace Charles Gibbons' money strategies and use it in their lives.
Will you be financially secure and independent in your retirement years? Are you confused by investment options? Are you buried by bills and debts? Now you can discover the proven wealth-building strategies of Charles J. Gibbons, America's money master. For the first time, Charles Gibbons has put together a do-it-yourself wealth-building program you can follow right at home. Discover the 10 greatest money mistakes and how to correct them. Learn the tricks of the auto trade and save thousands of dollars every time you buy a car. How much life insurance should you buy? How to fix bad credit? What are the best investments? Get the final word on these and over 200 more of the most important financial questions ever asked. Program yourself for success with the Gibbons Super Self Program and take control of your time and double your effectiveness with Gibbons' most effective time management techniques. Inside this program is the power to turn dreams into reality. But there's more. Order now and get these incredible free bonuses. Get on the fast track to financial independence with 125 quick, easy-to-use Gibbons tax tips. Discover how to make up to $200,000 a year from one of the 11 incredible sideline businesses you can start right now. Month after month, get the latest on cutting taxes and maximizing investments with a free 3-month subscription to the Wealth Without Risk newsletter, $29 value. Finally, get 6 special powerful bonus reports with detailed roadmaps of the Gibbons strategies and how to maximize your wealth building at every turn. Order now and for a limited time get 2 more incredible bonuses. The More Wealth Without Risk audio cassette plus a coupon for 1 hour of financial consulting, a $150 value. Yours absolutely free. You could pay thousands of dollars and attend numerous workshops and still not have everything you get with Money Master. But now, it's all in one easy-to-follow program for just $129.95. It's backed by an unbeatable money-back guarantee. If you don't save at least double the price of the program the first 60 days, we will refund your money. If you're unable to save double the price of the program, call the toll-free hotline. Speak to a financial coach who will help you identify your biggest savings and money-generating opportunities at no charge. Double the price of the program guarantee is like getting a 100% return on your money, and you'll continue to realize those savings year after year. Master your money and start building more wealth than you ever dreamed possible. Order Money Master right now. Order Money Master by calling the number on your screen now. Or send a check or money order plus shipping and handling to the address on your screen. Call the number on your screen now.
You know, whenever I appear on a talk show, the host invariably asks me, what qualifies me to teach people about money? Well, my answer is simple. I've made a lot of it. But I can tell you I didn't start out that way. I grew up in a broken home. After my parents' divorce, we became really poor. At the age of 18, I was bagging groceries for 85 cents an hour to support my mother and brother. My mother had cataracts and couldn't work. But then I started learning about money. And over the next 20 years, I used what I learned to build a $200 million fortune. Now, I will promise you, along the way, I made every mistake you can possibly make. I didn't have anybody to teach me how to do it correctly. In my 20s, I made and lost a fortune 3 different times. But in time, I not only learned how to attract wealth, I learned how to hold on to it and even make it multiply. In other words, I learned to master money, and so can you. There are dozens of tax strategies you can immediately apply that can make your life less taxing. Even strategies that reduce your chances for an audit. Let me share one with you. File your tax return late. That's right, after April 15th. How do you do that legally? Before April 15th, file Form 4868. That gives you an extra automatic 4 months until August 15th to file your tax return. Why would you want to do that? Because more of the audit categories are full by August 15th. IRS has run out of auditors. Therefore, you can reduce your chances for audit by up to 50%. Now, this is something IRS doesn't want you to know. Well, even some of the executives at IRS don't know it. How do I know it? I've talked to the IRS computer programmers.
My tax situation, I know about it now. I don't have to go to a tax preparer anymore. I'm in control of my taxes, which is exciting.
I always thought taxes were complicated. I thought that the CPA does your taxes. And I used to dump everything on his desk and say, do it. And I found out by following Charles J. Given's strategies that taxes are not complicated. I would say the most important thing that I did was to make a tax plan. When I found out that I could sit at my kitchen table and spend 2 or 3 hours there making $300 and $400 an hour by making a tax plan, it certainly becomes fun and you get enthused about it.
Our tax savings were tremendous. We made more money and had more legal deductions than we ever thought that we could have.
With the Money Master program, our financial coaches field over 250,000 phone calls a year from all over North America. From those calls, we have compiled the 325 most important and frequently asked questions to be included in the Money Master program.
What's the biggest expense you'll encounter in your lifetime? Buying a house, your children's college education, maybe a car? Well, it's none of these. Number 1 is taxes. Yet in any financial plan, taxes are the most overlooked financial drain. Hundreds of dollars in cash disappear every month right before your eyes. I'll show you how to slash your tax bill by up to 50% and how to get a windfall refund this year. Well, here's one way to do it. Did you know that Uncle Sam wants you to run a business from your home? That's right. The tax laws encourage it. And when you do, there are techniques you can use to turn your children, your spouse, and even your family expenses into big tax deductions. You can even make vacations tax deductible. It's legal and it's ethical. We've shown hundreds of thousands of people how to turn hobbies and part-time ventures into legitimate businesses so they can cash in on the huge tax benefits. And if you need an idea to get a small business started, I'll even give you that.
I've used this tax strategy as far as opening your own business in your own home. I started a mail order business 2 years ago that became very successful and is nationwide.
I have a small business. I own a beauty shop. It was something that I've always wanted to do.
We've started some other small businesses operating out of our home with our home office, taking all of our tax deductions so that we can save on taxes. For example, we're outside travel executives now, and we book travel for people. We help them to have a good time, yet it's a win-win situation. We're able to save on our taxes because of our home-based business, and we're able to get commissions back because of being outside travel agents.
And it's no wonder that 50% of all businesses that start up don't make it because they don't know the fundamentals. They're relying on hope instead of good, basic fundamentals that will help you be a financial success. That's what Charles Givens teaches you.
Have you ever gotten a really good deal on a new car? Well, you may think you did, but you didn't. There's only one winner when you buy a new car, and that's the dealer. I'll show you how you can save 60% every time you buy a car from now on. I'll show you all the tricks the dealer uses and what you can do about it. I'll tell you about one word that will save you $1,000 every time you buy a car.
There wasn't any bull. It was all common sense. There was no hogwash. It was none, where you sit back and you roll your eyes and you say, right. It was just a very solid, clean approach that use existing tools to be able to clean up all of the different areas in your own life.
He will teach you how to have money coming in on a long-term basis that can see you through the rough times of your life, so you won't be working from paycheck to paycheck.
Charles Givens brings it right down there to the basics. This is what you need to do, step by step. It's not just generalities. It's not just something that's intangible that you can't get your hands on. He tells you exactly what you need to do. And that's something that college doesn't teach you. It's something that my high school didn't teach me. And unfortunately, it's something that a lot of books don't teach you that call themselves success books. And Charles Givens gives you that.
We saved nearly $1,200 by doing this. So if you multiply $1,200 by, say, 20, 25 years or longer, it's quite a bit of money.
Will you be financially secure and independent in your retirement years? Are you confused by investment options? Are you buried by bills and debts? Now you can discover the proven wealth-building strategies of Charles J. Givens, America's money master. For the first time, Charles Givens has put together a do-it-yourself wealth-building program you can follow right at home. Discover the 10 greatest money mistakes and how to correct them. Learn the tricks of the auto trade and save thousands of dollars every time you buy a car. How much life insurance should you buy? How to fix bad credit? What are the best investments? Get the final word on these and over 200 more of the most important financial questions ever asked. Program yourself for success with the Givens Super Self Program and take control of your time and double your effectiveness with Givens' most effective time management techniques. Inside this program is the power to turn dreams into reality. But there's more. Order now and get these incredible free bonuses. Get on the fast track to financial independence with 125 quick, easy-to-use Givens tax tips. Discover how to make up to $200,000 a year from one of the 11 incredible sideline businesses you can start right now. Month after month, get the latest on cutting taxes and maximizing investments with a free 3-month subscription to the Wealth Without Risk newsletter for $29 value. Finally, get 6 special powerful bonus reports with detailed roadmaps of the Givens strategies and how to maximize your wealth building at every turn. Order now and for a limited time get 2 more incredible bonuses. The More Wealth Without Risk audio cassette plus a coupon for 1 hour of financial consulting, a $150 value. Yours absolutely free. You could pay thousands of dollars and attend numerous workshops and still not have everything you get with Money Master. But now it's all in one easy-to-follow program for just $129.95. It's backed by an unbeatable money-back guarantee. If you don't save at least double the price of the program the first 60 days, we will refund your money. If you're unable to save double the price of the program, call the toll-free hotline. Speak to a financial coach who will help you identify your biggest savings and money-generating opportunities at no charge. Double the price of the program guarantee is like getting a 100% return on your money, and you'll continue to realize those savings year after year. Master your money and start building more wealth than you ever dreamed possible. Order Money Master right now. Order Money Master by calling the number on your screen now. Or send a check or money order plus shipping and handling to the address on your screen. Call the number on your screen now.
As a kid, I used to love puppet shows. I was always amazed at how they could get one of these little guys to do anything they wanted just by pulling a few strings. Well, when it comes to money, most people, maybe you, feel like others are always pulling the strings. Well, all the financial knowledge in the world can't help you unless you first take control by mastering your own personal effectiveness. And control starts by making a dreams list. When I was 18, I made my first dreams list quite accidentally. Took out a pad of paper and a pen, and I wrote at the top, if I had unlimited time, unlimited money, and unlimited talent, now here's a list of everything I would do in my life. That dreams list for me, as it will for you, set the blueprint for what I could accomplish. And do you know, over the years, I've accomplished 184 of those original 188 dreams.
We had a dreams list, which is now an achievements list. The achievement list is something that we never thought we could achieve, but now it's things that we achieve one right after the other. We go on numerous vacations. We have good clothes, good food, good everything. We have the best the world can offer.
If you learn how your mind works, you'll find that you can reprogram your mind for success, just like you reprogram a computer. Now, reprogramming doesn't involve hypnosis or subliminal messages or anything esoteric like that. It's simply a matter of learning to change the way you think, which will change the way you make decisions.
It's easy. The results were immediate. They happened as soon as I applied them, and if I can do it, I know anybody else can do it because it's simple.
We've just used his strategies and it's made our lives so much better.
Charles Givens firmly believes that anybody can become wealthy using his success strategies. That's why his new Money Master program comes with an unprecedented guarantee. If you don't save at least double the price of the program the first 60 days, we will refund your money. If you're unable to save double the price of the program, call the toll-free hotline to speak to a financial coach who will help you identify your biggest savings and money-generating opportunities at no charge. Double the price of the program guarantee is like getting a 100% return on your money, and you'll continue to realize those savings year after year.
At the beginning of this program, I told you that you were already a millionaire, and I meant it. Anybody can be a millionaire by amassing wealth gradually and safely, as long as you use proven strategies that work. The strategies that I teach work, and they work for everybody. I've proven it myself, and I've proven it to the more than 3 million people that have sought my advice over the years.
Will you be financially secure and independent in your retirement years? Are you confused by investment options? Are you buried by bills and debts? Now you can discover the proven wealth-building strategies of Charles J. Givens, America's Money Master. For the first time, Charles Givens has put together a do-it-yourself wealth-building program you can follow right at home. Master your money and start building more wealth than you ever dreamed possible. Order Money Master right now. Order Money Master by calling the number on your screen now. Or send a check or money order plus shipping and handling to the address on your screen. Call the number on your screen now.
Our future holds so much in store that it's limitless what we can do.
My life has changed in ways that I would never have imagined.
The present is a whole lot brighter because the future is much brighter also.
I have extra money that I always had, but I never knew existed. And I'm able to do things I've never thought I'd be able to.
Don't take my word for it, but look into it for yourself.
Charles J. Givens gave the information that I needed because he said it's all up to you. Here's the information, here's the package, you make it happen.
You will have a future, and you will see the light at the end of the road.
Mr. Givens, thank you for helping us. As simple as that.
The preceding has been a paid promotional program brought to you by Television Marketing Group Incorporated and Money Master. It has been based on over 3 million satisfied customers.